Good evening. My name is Wallace. I want to thank Mr. Bill Cervenic, President, Mr. David Sanks, Principal, Mr. Timonier, Dean of Academics, and Mr. Thomas Erzin, Dean of Student Life, our faculty, our student body, and the graduating class of 2018 for the opportunity to speak tonight. After many hours of contemplation in regards to my last 4 years at Villa Angela St. Joseph, I have come to the conclusion that I have been like a caterpillar changing into a beautiful butterfly. I remember being so afraid for my first day of 9th grade. My stomach was doing so many twists and turns. I was a shy girl going to a great big high school. I was in fear of the kids, were they going to be nice or mean. They turned out nicer than I could imagine. I wonder were the teachers going to be rude and give me a bunch of homework. Oh, the homework came, but so did the wonderful relationships with the teachers. After making through that harrowing first day of 9th grade, I learned that VASJ was just one big happy family. I learned that if I could find myself in all the people, if I could go through the stages of the caterpillar, I could find myself standing here at this podium tonight. My challenges began when I was in the 1st grade. The teacher told my mother that I could never learn and I should be at home for special needs kids. That is not something you need to hear at the age of 6. I was so afraid to be labeled special in a bad way. I had an IEP and needed help learning. I learned differently, but I learned. My parents believed in me and fought for me and helped me get to VASJ. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I never really had the confidence I have had after that 1st grade teacher. Then I found some wonderful teachers here at VASJ. In the 9th grade, my teacher, Mr. Dewey, the intervention specialist, gave me the confidence to make learning enjoyable. I thought of him as the grandfather I never had. He taught me math and English, and I began to understand. Then there's Mrs. Julian, who had helped me overcome my fear of math. I had always been a modified math, and this year, she was so patient to teach me college algebra. Once again, I knew more than I thought. Mrs. Simmons, who taught me the everyday life of cooking, which no, I love to do, would be my favorite. I will always remember the homemade chipotle dinner we had made. I can still hear her saying, "Don't be on Snapchat while cooking." But thanks to my amazing teachers and a lot of hard work and dedication, I'm proud to say I have a 3.8 cumulative average today. This is quite a metamorphosis for that little girl who was told she can never learn. My friend Ariane Ibram actually encouraged me to make this speech. She pushed me for my dreams. She will always have a special place in my memories. I want to recognize my classmates who are graduating today. We made it. There were days filled with disagreements and disappointments, but also accomplishments and friendships here at VASJ. It was not always easy, but I have faith that I could get through anything if I had my parents and supportive teachers and classmates. I have found out most of the teachers will always make time to help you with a problem, whether it's homework or something personal. I have seen championships, I have seen acceptance, like when Broadmoor came to VASJ. It had all been amazing. Biology, government, my world religion paper, and Hamlet were all challenges I had to overcome. But I did overcome, and this butterfly is ready to spread her wings and fly to college. I have some advice to give to students. Something I tell an incoming freshman is to be an amazing volunteer at the school. I learned so much on my volunteer assignments. This has earned me the volunteer award for 3 years straight. With all the experience and knowledge that I have gained here at school, I know that I'm more than ready for my collegiate experience and life beyond that. So just like in a real family, you may leave for a while, but I know you can always go home. Home for me is VASJ. I learn respect, responsibility, and resilience here. I take the words of Hamlet with me to college. To thine own self be true. We are all part of the Viking village, and once a Viking, always a Viking.